A female police officer is waiting at a traffic light. Suddenly a man on a white horse rides past her. Passers-by are all drawn to this handsome man. They pull out their phones to take pictures.
우측 갓길로 속히 정마하세요.
But the man on horseback completely ignores everyone. The female officer gets angry. She grabs her siren and puts it on her car. The man arrives at a plaza. Looking at this strange world, everything feels so new and fascinating to him. This man's name is Lee Gun. He's a king from another world. Because he saw someone who looked just like his childhood savior, he rode his horse to chase after them, but unexpectedly crossed over into this world. The female officer also chased after him. Lee Gun turns around to look at the woman in front of him. He's instantly stunned, because this woman looks exactly like the person who saved 10 years ago. The female officer is still scolding Lee Gun for violating traffic rules, telling him to get off his horse immediately. Lee Gun gracefully dismounts his horse. He walks toward her step by step. He picks up her badge and takes a look.
드디어 산을 보는군. 정태경이.
Just as the woman is confused, Lee Gun suddenly embraces her. The female officer Tae-Yul breaks free. She demands to know if he's being a pervert. Lee Gun says this is his way of greeting. Tae-Yul feels speechless.
나는 대한제국의 황제이고 수상한 자를 쫓다가 천둥과 번개 같은 차원의 공간을 넘어 이곳에 왔네.
Of course Tae-Yul doesn't believe in such ridiculous things as parallel worlds. Lee Gun looks at the female celebrity on a nearby billboard. He marvels that this world is ruled by a queen. He asks Tae-Yul to take him to meet the queen, and also to take good care of his white horse. The more Tae-Yul looks at him, the more she thinks there's something wrong with this guy. He's actually pointing at a celebrity on a billboard and calling her a queen. Finally, Tae-Yul arrests Lee Gun for violating traffic laws, and also for inappropriately touching and embracing an officer on duty. She takes him to the police station. Even his white horse is taken away. At the police station, Tae-Yul asks him his name. Lee Gun says that even if she knew his name, she couldn't just casually say a king's name. Since he has no name and no ID, they can only search for his identity using fingerprints. How could they possibly find the identity of someone from another world? And so a king was locked up in a cell. He asks Tae-Yul to find him a chair or cushion, saying that as a king, he can't sit on the ground. But Tae-Yul completely ignores him. At this moment, Lee Gun sees a familiar figure. This person actually looks exactly like his bodyguard. The man turns to look at him.
형아, 형이 아니냐? 맞아. 나 여기 있다. 이쪽이다.
왕자가 아니라 황제시랜다. 멤버하게 못 왔는데.
When the man picks up a pack of coffee and happily jumps around, only then does he realize this isn't his bodyguard. Soon after, someone wants to give Lee Gun a COVID test. Lee Gun says that constantly ordering a king around like this is punishable by beheading. While he's talking, Tae-Yul forcibly gives him the test. Because they couldn't find any records on Lee Gun, he's eventually released. He asks Tae-Yul to find him a hotel to stay in. Tae-Yul says the hotels nearby are all 5-star. Do you have money? Lee Gun twists off a button from his clothes. He says it's a diamond. Tae-Yul doesn't believe him at all. She says if this is a diamond, then she's Lee Gun's wife. Then they go to a jewelry store to have it appraised.